Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, my name is Reavyne and welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my E3 predictions, what I think they're going to show at E3, what I think is most likely, and of course some other things which I think might be there, but are a lot less likely to actually be shown. Now there is one more Warriors Den live stream before the E3 reveal, but I don't think Ubisoft are going to spoil anything or give away any more information, because if they were going to do that, they would have done it last week, and they were pretty like, you know, hush hush. They said they're not going to show anything else, talk about E3, nothing like that. It's all going to be shown at E3. So on the Warriors Den just before the E3 presentation, there might be something. I wouldn't hold out hope for it though. But with that said, let's get straight into it, shall we? Now they're going to 100% show us some brand new heroes at E3. They showed us that little trailer where we got the sword at the end, whether you think it's a pirate, whether you think it's a, you know, Arabian, Ottoman, Persian type hero, whether you think it's a knight hero with a cutlass, some people have been saying, or whether you think it's a Chinese guy with a Dao or Dodo, however you say it. I'm not good at that. Or of course a Mongol or a Hun. There's so much speculation on what the hero could be, but end of the day, we know we're going to be shown some heroes of some description, because they wouldn't drop that little thing and then not show us heroes. That wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. But I do predict that they're going to be showing multiple heroes, so we might get one or two. I doubt they're just going to show one. Now they're going to have to put out more than one hero. They can't just bring out one new hero and then just leave it at that. They have to bring out more than one. So I think it's very likely that we're going to be shown multiple heroes at E3, which I am super fucking excited for. Now the next thing that I think is going to be highly likely will be the introduction of another season pass. Now of course they've done this with Rainbow Six Siege, and there are other games that they do season passes with, and of course if they're going to be releasing new heroes, they're going to be putting in another season pass. It'd be stupid for them not to from a business standpoint. So I do think if we do get multiple brand new heroes, which I'm expecting, then of course we're going to be getting a season pass to come along with it. They might not be, you know, mention that as this massive thing to get everyone hyped, but it will be mentioned at some point. I think it's the only thing that really makes sense if they're going to be introducing brand new heroes, especially based on the stuff they've done in the past with other games, and of course they had a season pass with year one. So those are the two things I think are definitely going to happen. Okay, we're going to be getting the brand new heroes, and along with that we're going to be getting the season pass to go along with the heroes. Now we're going to get into the things that I think are sort of really up there with plausible that we might get, but at the same time it's not guaranteed confirmed, because there's a few holes you can poke in it if you really think about it. And the first one is new faction. Okay, so there's, of course, if we get an Arabian hero or a, you know, pirate hero, it makes sense that there's going to be a brand new faction. Okay, because none of those heroes can really sort of fit into the knight, Viking or samurai theme that we got so far, so it would make sense to bring in this brand new faction. Now this will really shake things up, because A, they can bring in either a fully fledged faction, say like a pirate faction or a, you know, Persian Ottoman faction of some description, or they could bring in something I've talked about a lot in the past, I made videos on, and that is a mercenary faction. And if they do the mercenary faction, they can really add pretty much any hero from any, you know, time period, whatever they want, because they can just have it that they're fighting for the current factions for gold, and of course it doesn't disrupt the whole 3v3 thing we got going on with, you know, knights versus Vikings versus samurai. Whereas if you add another faction that's, you know, say Ottoman or Persian based or pirate based or something, then of course that sort of messes with that whole trilogy thing. But if you add a mercenary faction, it doesn't do that, and it fits in perfectly. So it is highly plausible that we might be getting a brand new faction. Now that would certainly get everyone hyped as fuck, and it would also blow everyone away, and that's something not many people would be expecting. Lots of people are hoping for it, but it's something that, you know, not everyone is 100% set on right now. So that is the first one. The second one that is, you know, pretty plausible is going to be the fact that in the trailer that they showed with the warden, she has her helmet off, okay? And they have the female warden, she's got her helmet off, and you can see all her facial features and her hair and everything, right? It's great. Now we know with the previous heroes they've been releasing, they've been showing the faces more, because they're saying they have the technology now for that, and they've worked on the faces and they don't look like shit. So the shaman, her face is showing, Aramusha, you can see the guy's face, and so on and so forth. So one thing I think they're going to be revealing at E3 and showing everyone is the fact that now all the previous heroes that have their faces covered, you will now be able to pick an option where you take the mask off or the helmet off or something, and you can show their face if you want. I think it'd be something that everyone would be pretty hyped about, to play all their favorite heroes like the Peacekeeper, Lawbringer, all this sort of stuff, like, you know, with the helmets off. And of course they now have the technology to do that, which is pretty damn cool. It's not that far-fetched, and it would be a nice addition to the game and something people would love. So I think there's a strong possibility that we might get that. Next up is something that everyone's been asking about for the longest fucking time, and I've been putting out videos about this all through year one when the game first launched, and that is a siege mode. This game is basically built for a goddamn siege mode, and it would be so goddamn fucking fun to play a siege mode in this game. And in the past, the devs have said multiple times that the stuff they're going to be showing at E3 is something that the players have been asking for a long time. It's something the players are very hyped about and very vocal about. And one thing the players have been hyped and vocal about for a very long time, of course, is that siege mode. When there was rumor that a new mode was coming out, of course, everyone back then thought it was siege mode. We got Tribute, which wasn't what everyone asked for. But of course, now they have the opportunity to put in the one mode everyone wants, and that's siege mode. So I think there is a very, very, very strong possibility from the little hints they have dropped in the past that we will be getting that revealed at E3. And now we go on to the two things I think aren't as likely to be shown, but are still possibilities. Now, the first thing that they might reveal is the fact that they're going to be releasing a whole bunch of brand new maps themed around the brand new heroes. So for example, we might be getting a whole bunch of brand new maps based around, you know, the desert if it's a Persian Ottoman type hero. And I'm talking like a whole lot of maps, not just the normal, you know, one or two that they released in the past. I'm thinking like, you know, maybe 10, 11 plus, like, you know, duel maps, brawl maps, dominion maps, so on and so forth, tribute ones, and just go ham with that. And then of course, if we get a siege mode, they might have a brand new siege mode map based around this whole sort of thing as well. If it's say Ottoman Empire, the desert, if it's like, you know, pirates, maybe like, you know, a beach landing setting type thing, beach fortresses, that whole deal, which I think would be pretty damn cool. And I love playing on brand new maps, especially ones that are themed around certain heroes and or factions. And the next one that I'm going to be talking about, which is sort of most likely not going to happen, but at the same time, it makes the most sense when you think about it logically, and that is that they're going to be introducing a brand new story mode campaign. And this, of course, would serve to set up the brand new faction if we get a brand new faction and or heroes. Now, the devs know for a fact that the community as a whole, we fucking love the PvE stuff, okay? The campaign was awesome, and of course, people ate up Test Your Metal like it was no one's business, okay? People played the shit out of that, and people have been asking for Test Your Metal to come back for ages, and that, of course, was a PvAI mode. So it's no question that the devs know people love PvAI stuff and campaign stuff, and it would make a ton of sense if they introduce a brand new faction or brand new heroes to, of course, introduce a story mode campaign to sort of tell everyone, you know, how this came about, where this new faction came from, and add, you know, to the story, add to the lore, and develop things further. It would tick off all the boxes I just mentioned, and of course, it's something people have been asking for a very long time, and it's something people love. So it's a no-brainer to put that in if you're going to be introducing a new faction or new heroes. So that right there is a list of the things I think they're going to reveal at E3, from like, you know, the most likely to the least likely. But now, just for fun and shits and giggles, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say which heroes I think they're going to introduce, okay? Just based off that little trailer thing we got. Now, I'm going to be putting my money on a pirate or a Persian/Ottoman Arabian hero type thing. Those are the two I think it's going to be. I know some people think it's going to be a Chinese hero or a Mongolian or a Han, or some other people think it's going to be like, you know, a knight with a falchion or something like that. So I'm going to be putting my money down on the pirate, and I'm going to be putting my money down on a Persian, Ottoman, Arab type hero. And if it's not one of those, I'm still going to be happy because we get brand new heroes, and I just want brand new heroes, but that's what I think it's going to be. But I would love to hear from you guys down below what you're going to be putting your money on. Not what you think it might be, because, you know, if I want to say that, I think it might be Mongolian, it could be a Han, could be Chinese, could be a pirate, you know, there's so many possibilities. I want to know down below in the comment section what you are going to put your money on, what you're going to sit there and definitely say, I think it's going to be this one or these two, okay? I'd love to hear from you guys down below when it comes to what you think it's going to be. And also let me know down below in the comment section how many heroes you think we're going to get. I think they're going to reveal 2. I think they're going to say there's going to be 4 heroes, but they're going to reveal at E3 2 of them. That's another prediction I want to throw out there. I'd love to hear how many heroes you think they're going to announce/reveal down below in the comment section. But that is the end of the video, guys, so thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and let me know your thoughts. I love reading and replying to all your comments down below. And feel free to check out my Discord and Twitter. There is a link down below in the description box for both of those as well. The Discord is a great way for me to talk to you guys outside the YouTube comments section. And of course, the Twitter is a great way for you guys to get a notification whenever a video is being uploaded, because YouTube is a bit weird sometimes. And if you like this video and you like what I'm doing here on the channel and you want to support the channel further, feel free to check out my Patreon. There'll be a link down below in the description box, and a link will pop up at the end of the video. And if you choose to donate, it is greatly appreciated. And a big shout out to my current patrons whose names you've been seeing in the background. Just wanted to say thank you for your support. It really does mean a lot. And please share this video around, it does help me out a fuck ton. And if you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button. I shall see you all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.